Pros and cons of online learning. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about something that a lot of us have experienced in the past few years: online learning. Whether you loved it or found it challenging, there's no denying that online learning has become a big part of education. So, let's dive into the pros and cons of learning online, and I'll share my thoughts on what makes it both good and tricky. First off, let's quickly talk about what online learning is. Instead of going to a classroom, you learn from home or anywhere using your computer or phone. Teachers give lessons through videos, live classes, or assignments you can do at your own pace. It's pretty different from traditional learning, and like everything, it has its advantages and challenges. Let's start with the pros, the good side of online learning. One of the biggest benefits is flexibility. With online learning, you don't have to stick to a fixed schedule like in a regular school. You can study when it works best for you. This is great for students who have busy lives or need to balance school with other responsibilities. You can learn in the morning, afternoon, or even late at night. It's up to you. Another great thing is that you can learn from anywhere. You don't have to worry about traveling to school. Whether you're at home, in a cafe, or even on vacation, as long as you have an internet connection, you can study. This makes it super convenient, especially if you live far from school. For some students, online learning allows for self-paced learning. This means you can take your time to understand difficult topics without feeling rushed. If you're fast at learning, you can move ahead, and if you need more time, you can go slower. It's all in your control. With online learning, you often get access to more resources, videos, articles, and even experts from different parts of the world. You can watch lessons over and over, and if you don't understand something, you can search for more information online. This makes learning a bit more customizable. Now, let's talk about the cons, the tricky parts of learning online. One of the biggest challenges is the lack of face-to-face interaction. In a physical classroom, you can ask questions directly to the teacher and interact with classmates easily. Online, it can feel a bit lonely sometimes. You miss out on group discussions, and it's harder to connect with others through a screen. It's also hard to stay motivated when you're studying online, without a teacher right there to push you or classmates working beside you. It's easy to get distracted. You might find yourself watching YouTube or scrolling through social media instead of doing your assignments. Let's not forget about technical problems. Internet connections can drop, websites might not load, or your computer might freeze right when you need it the most. These technical issues can be super frustrating and make learning harder than it needs to be. While flexibility is great, some students struggle with the lack of routine. Without a set schedule, it's easy to procrastinate or lose track of time. This can lead to falling behind in your work, which adds more stress. So, there you have it, the pros and cons of online learning. It's flexible, convenient, and gives you more control over your studies, but it can also feel isolating and requires a lot of self-discipline. Whether you prefer online or in-person learning, each has its own ups and downs. What about you? Do you like online learning, or do you miss the traditional classroom? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.